Hello students. In second topic, mechanical properties of fluids, today we are going to know about surface tension on the basis of molecular theory. To know surface tension, consider a container or vessel filled with liquid. Suppose this xy is the free surface of liquid, and x dash y dash be the inner layer parallel to free surface xy at a distance of range of molecular forces, so that this x dash y dash surface acts as surface film of liquid. Now, to understand molecular forces of different molecules of liquid, consider three molecules A, B, C, such that molecule A is inside the liquid and molecule B and C are inside the surface film as shown in figure. Consider molecule A, as this molecule A is inside the liquid. It is acted upon by cohesive force due to liquid in all possible directions. As a result, cohesive force acting on this molecule A is equal to 0, so that the molecule A is always inside the liquid. Now consider this molecule B, which is within the surface film, whose less part of sphere of influence of molecule B is in the air medium, and large part is in the liquid medium, so that the adhesive force due to air on molecule B is weaker than the cohesive force due to liquid on B, so that this molecule B is attracted by liquid medium. So it trying to remain in liquid. It will be always in the liquid medium. Now consider this molecule C, whose half part of sphere of influence is in air medium and half part is in liquid medium. Due to difference between densities of air and liquid, number of molecules in this region of air molecules are less compared to number of molecules of liquid, so that this molecule C is acted upon by a adhesive force which is weaker than the cohesive force due to liquid, so that this molecule C is attracted by liquid and it is also always in the liquid. Thus, due to the cohesive forces exerting on molecules A, B, C all remain in the liquid medium. Liquid medium. Thus, the molecules which are in the surface film are also remains in the surface film. Thus, the molecules which are in the surface film always under the action of cohesive forces. Cohesive forces. So, all the molecules in the surface film are always under the tension. And this tension per unit length of imaginary line drawn on this surface film is nothing but surface tension. And the surface film acts as a stretched elastic membrane. As we have seen, a molecule inside the liquid experiences maximum cohesive force than the molecules in the surface film, so that some work has to do to bring the molecule from inside the liquid to the surface of film. It is clear that the molecules which are in the surface film has more potential energy than the molecules inside the liquid, and this potential energy is known as surface energy of liquid. Surface energy of liquid. Now we are going to derive relation between the surface energy and surface tension. To derive this relation, consider a rectangular frame P dash P S S dash P dash P S S dash as shown in figure, whose side QR is movable. Now dip this rectangular frame P dash P S S dash into the soap liquid, and taken out. Then a liquid film gets formed on this rectangular frame with rectangle PQRS. Whose arm QR, whose side QR is movable, which is of length capital L. As soap film gets formed on rectangle PQRS, all the sides of this soap film gets acted upon by a cohesive force of soap molecule. So all the arms of the soap film attracted or acted upon by a cohesive force F to reduce the surface area of soap film. Suppose the force exerting on arm QR is given by mathematically F is equal to capital T into length of surface film. Capital T means surface tension of soap liquid and 2L be the length of this QR, arm QR. This 2L, since the film of soap liquid has two sides, upper side and lower side. Since that this length is considered as 2L, 2 times of length of side QR. Now imagine an external unbalanced force is exerting on this arm QR along this direction. That is F dash is exerted on this arm QR, so that this arm QR is pulled away from this soap film and work has to be done by this force, and this now the QR arm gets moved through distance dx. So the work done by this force F dash is given by dw is equal to force F dash into dx, distance, force into displacement. Suppose this is equation 1 and this is equation 2. By using this equation 1 in equation 2 we get dw is equal to T into F dash means T into this 2L. Okay, F dash means T into 2L into this dx. Suppose we are taken this in a single bracket. This 2L into dx means length of rectangle formed by this area or rise or increase in surface area of soap film. Length of increase in surface area into width. This is nothing but increase in area of soap film. Suppose that is capital A. So this above equation can be written as dw is equal to T into dA. This displacement is of small amount, so rise in or increase in area is also in small amount. So we will take this area, small area dA. So this equation becomes dW is equal to T into dA. Suppose this is equation number 3. This equation 3 is nothing but work done by the force F to increase the soap film through area dA, and this work done is stored in the form of potential energy of the soap film. Therefore, it is called as surface energy of soap liquid. Therefore, we can write surface energy is equal to T into dA, equation number 4. And from this equation, surface tension T is equal to surface energy divided by area dA. Thus, we can say that surface tension is equal to surface energy per unit area. So, this was about the relation of surface energy and surface tension. Relation for surface energy and surface tension. So, thank you, students.